Hey everybody, this is VG Logic, and today we're going to be starting a playthrough of Klonoa 2 on the PS2. Now, I did actually start this playthrough a few days back, but I wasn't really too happy how it was going, so I'm actually going to start again. It was just a few bits and bobs with it really. The recording was kind of sloppy as well for some strange reason, no idea why, but let's call ourselves VGL. Now this is a bit more of a talky Klonoa versus the first one, if you've ever played the first one. But I will let the intro video run and we'll go from there.
Phantomile.
Meow meow, unya meow. Unya.
Luce.
Wow! Oh wow! One, go on! Alirajang! Meow, meow.
Neo, Creel, Lismo. Loose. With from Noro, loose length. There. Little throttle.
Landa, Lup, Vira Mawafu, Lucana, Vir Olalo, Wem Adulula Leon Clear, Pinola Pop, Ow! Wah, Winilumudalu, Lamia, Trappa, Via Croa. Naturahumna Phantomiliana. Manyo. Wahi Larduvia. One. Now, Wagurun Tamagajang. Lunatea. Launala Florence Pittigenio, la Clona, Lunatea. Wahoo, Manuda, Low! Ow! Awang! Wala yung ang! Manya! Wahoo! Wahoo! Walang wa! Yawarang gawagumugu wawang! Hirwa? Zara... Maniafiro. Ow! Wow! Ow!
Alright, and that's how it starts. So we just popped out of the water and, well, yeah, I guess it'll all be explained. Klonoa 1, I suppose, versus Klonoa 2. Klonoa 2 has a lot more story to it. Honestly, that cutscene just now is probably getting close to all of the cutscenes combined in Klonoa 1, and that's no exaggeration. But it is what it is, and the story isn't too bad from what I can remember. But actually, in saying that, I can't remember too much of it. So, although it can't have been offensively bad, because I would have remembered that, I can't imagine it's anything too special because I couldn't remember any of it at all. What do you want? Okay, I know at least he's going to tell me how to double jump. I'll tell you how to double jump. Right, so Klonoa's got quite a unique attack. He can pick up enemies and he just holds them up over his head, sort of inflated. Now you can either hold those enemies and chuck them at other enemies. That's your basic attack. You can just chuck them away. They don't have to collide with anybody else if you just want to get them out of the way. The other way to use them though is as a platform to double jump. So you sort of inflate them and then you throw them under your feet to double jump like that, which is kind of neat. Big ones you can't do that to. They just do that. You can step on them after you've hit them, but what you would normally do is throw something at them and then you get the gems. Now, it's quite a standard affair, this game, when it comes to gems and pickups. It's literally, 100 gems equals a continue, or an extra go. So pretty standard there. But it's always good to pick them up in case we do royally screw up. And I really hope we don't royally screw up. Let's just see how far we can get without losing any of those continues at all. In addition to all those pickups as well, there's, I don't know what we're going to call them really, but you see these there's a star in a bubble that we're about to go up to. It's got a guy in it. I'll show you. There you go. I think it's a guy. It's a picture on the puzzle on the side there, but there's 6 of them in every level. Now, the idea is to save all of them. In the first game, if you did save everybody in every stage, so 6 in every single level, you actually unlocked a bonus stage, right, to finish the game off, and it was a really badass stage. It was really good. It was very difficult, really tricky with the jump puzzles, and it was absolutely worth trying to do. Absolutely worth trying to unlock it. And I'm going to try and get all the guys this time around. I don't actually know what happens when you get, all the guys saved in this game. But I'm sure I'm going to miss at least a few, and if it is actually worth doing, I will sort of go back. No, I won't bother recording all the backtracking, but I'll go back and I'll save everybody, and I'll upload the final, whatever it ends up being at a later stage. But yeah, that's 3 out of, hope we haven't missed any so far. Tell you what, I want those gems. Okay. Enemies do tend to just pop when they collide with each other, that's the idea, but you can't hurt these giant things, for example, these big purple shark things. But yeah, let's just try not to get hit here. There we go. One thing I will say about this game, I'm not saying it's a criticism, but I suppose how I'm going to say it kind of is, the guys that you save in this game, sometimes the little pies that they're in can be invisible. So the only way you know they're there is to sort of run over them. In the first game, at least I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure there was no guys that were in the game that you couldn't sort of see as you were going. You could always get to them with a bit of backtracking. For them just to hide them, to be completely invisible every now and then, does kind of suck. It's going to take a little bit longer to find everyone, I'm sure. I'm not actually controlling anything here, by the way. It's just doing what it needs to do. There we go. Alright, let's open that pie. Alright, health we didn't need, but we didn't know that. But yeah, depending on how this playthrough goes, I might actually do a playthrough of the first one as well. And I've already done a playthrough of the first one, but I was hoping to do the Wii version, because the Wii version's got English voiceovers. They're kind of cringy, I'm not going to lie. We need that pie. They're kind of cringy, but it's nice to have it in English. Since this one is so wordy in comparison, I kind of wish this one had at least the option, but hey, it is what it is. One thing that's a little sad about this game as well is when they remade the Wii version, as far as I know, oh, let's not go there just yet. I'm pretty sure we want to go up here to the left first of all. But yeah, it's a bit sad because at the time they said if the remade Klonoa 1 got enough attention, they would consider remaking the second one, this one. But I don't even think the Wii version got that much of a response. I think that's already got fairly uncommon. But did you know it came out on the Wii? None of my mates did anyway. And, you know, I just don't think it was marketed very well. And if it was, perhaps we'd have a remade Klonoa 2, and who knows, perhaps even a Klonoa 3 at this point. Now on this bit we can't stop, we're always sliding. But it being the first level, of course, nothing much to worry about. Okay, so I guess I just shoot it. There we go.
Lamafitira, duanto tegu perio. Wagu, periora chagu gagu. Agyang, agu kyang agu perio. Agu agyang kyang kwan. Tuna la papa. Yang, magawang au pakaji. Pakaji, murimyo. Bawagu, wapa kyang Lunatea, kyang. Lunatea. Bagu, Lunatea, da.
Yeah, I don't like that character very much. She's really annoying. Oh well, it's what it is. Let's press on. As far as I know, this Baguji's Island is where you kind of go to progress the story. So this is probably going to be another talky bit, but I'm pretty sure once we've got these sort of intro talky bits out of the way to kind of, you know, establish the story, I think there'll be a bit more gameplay. But let's see what's going to happen here.
Via, Tradia Phantomile nara.
Luya, ele bagji. Aduna lefi. Bien, teniam il que supalesha.
Adu.
Agrugu, agyangu anwagur bagji. Yaurugu, muan.
Adu the Klonoa. Twang de la Dup. Dulup da diang tui. Dia lilna lagu eluna verio. Adu ladiara. Dia lu badu. Lunatea guliapon. Landana dia itu ancient donio.
Il, Peruklodan. 降ってもらえるな。あってもせいな。
Mu. Sia Durupan. Ubalat Zana da Berio. Da Figuna Berio. Ablu Dilondu Elnara. Padanu da Diombanam Grupalaj. Video Ilgran. Rabani Gandana Elna Unada. Takudam Lamba Dunanga.
不流リャファローウェムオーラあちゅな
La Phantomile Klonoa Badu Yuludan Paramaloya.
わほー Tadu, manjura hutiong kurapalana.
Adieu. Dam dia dugom pal sivukriarina. Julio gaun paskriara.
Atkurara. Ven? Nakalana. Ogo.
Ugh, God, that was cringy. Whatever. I hope we don't have to sit through many more of those anyway. Alright, I tell you what, we've done basically half of this video has been talking, so I'm going to do this level, this La Kusha. That's a good name for a level. I'm going to do this one, and hopefully that will wrap us up. Okay, so let's just try and get our bearings. What's going to happen around here? Alright, I want that, of course. I want the pie also. One thing I always liked about the original Klonoa game as well is how the difficulty ramped up. It was slow at first, but yeah, by the end of it you really were doing some pretty insane stuff, and there was some quite tricky jump puzzles as well. I just quite like the way it all you know, sort of came together. Another nice thing, even with that game, even though Klonoa 1 was quite blocky with the graphics, I guess, it was always very colourful, so although it did look pretty aged, it always looked good. It was always fun to play as well. I think it's fun to play because you're always in quite nice environments, I don't know. But as you can see, this game here is certainly not afraid to use a bit of colour, which is a good thing. Let's hop over these. I'll keep this guy with us just in case we need him for something. No, we didn't need him, fair enough. You always find that if you do need the enemies for any particular puzzles, they'll always, you know, sort of respawn until you get it right. Oh, back on the pie. Alright, and a guy at the top, so we need one of these to go up here. We'll grab this guy, double jump up, and shoot. There we go. And since these lower platforms are, I need a sort of double jump to get up there, I'm going to chuck this guy from here. I should do it. There we go. Give me them gems. And just moving swiftly on. The first few levels are going to be pretty easy. The Klonoa games, for difficulty at least, did start kind of slow. But I guess it is... Is it a kid's game? Well, yeah, maybe. In the same way that Rayman's a kid's game, though, you know, it's bright and colourful, but the difficulty's there later. Do I need anything here? No, I guess we'll go. You can do tricks as well. Okay, so what's next for us? Let's go outdoors. Just trying to keep an eye out for guys to save as well. So I'm happy to do a bit of backtracking later, but the less backtracking I have to do, the better. Okay, these look... Are these going to be easy to avoid? Yeah, should be fine. And we'll skip in the air there to get those. Nice. Okay, these guys don't pose much of a threat, that's good. Ooh, okay. Now, just because I have played this before, I know what's coming. But, yeah, it's not really cool in a sec. I'll show you when it happens. I think we're going to need you to get up here. Really no point to really getting me, well, to going up there other than just a gem hunt, I think, but... Now this bit's got some quite cool enemies. Yeah, these things. Tell you what, I'm gonna chuck one. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm gonna hit one the other side to get the pie on the other side of this dude. All right, let's do that again. Oh, I just had a heart in it. Fair enough. Okay, what have we got here? Another continue. That's good. And a checkpoint. Whoa, okay, we need one more of you. There you go. Anything down here? Just because some of the things are invisible, like I said. I might have a little look around the corners. Or into the sort of crevices. It doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, whoops. How did I not see that? I will chuck you across. So far so good, this is going pretty smoothly. Oh, what do you want?
Wahu, Firuon, Atura Kunapa, Amatu. Wagu, Agwang, Viola Kuleala. Wahi, Manua Rahu Hirala. Wang, Urdu Kuleala. Bawang, Uguru Mugamuga. Uguru Mugu, Wang, Agampau. Wahia. Cha, Lunatea.
Hang about, so she became a statue because she was purged of all evil. That's a good thing? Yeah, whatever. The story in this is probably not going to be the strongest, is it? I don't really remember too much of it, like I said, but... Alright, so... let's keep going. That guy's got a shield. Okay, let's jump over that for now. There's going to be... Oops. Come here, dude. Let's have a look. Okay, so I need to bring an enemy up there so I can do the double jump. Maybe. Is that all that was required? Okay, now I'm working this out. Just would have thought something would have spawned down there with me. Oh no, I get it. Okay, so we'll double jump up here to go up here, to go up here. We'll bring this guy down with us after I've smacked this. I didn't actually explain this the first time. Whenever you hit one of these things in the bubbles, for a short amount of time, all of the gems you pick up, they give you double the amount that they're worth. So quite good for collecting continue. So let's do this all at the same time. Let's go down here, bounce, double jump, and there we go. That's how you do that. I shouldn't feel so proud of myself. That's like the first level puzzle, but we did it. That's good. There we go. And I guess I need you for something else. I don't want to get eaten by the snake, so you can get eaten by the snake. There you go. and we'll move on. Now, so far at least, I can't think of any place where we would have missed any guys to pick up on this stage anyway, so that's good. Right, whoops, that was bad. We're going to go this way first of all. Get the clock. Oh, come on, man. If we stop playing like a moron, we won't die. And also, the shaky pendulum thing, obviously we've got to hit that with something. Up we go. Do I want the pie now? Yeah, if it's got health in it, I'd quite like that. There we go. Save that heart just in case I take any stupid damage. Ah, I screwed up, didn't I? I need to hit the pendulum against that bit of scenery as well. Just make sure we line up with it. Where have I got to stand for that? Here, maybe? There we go. Okay, so where were we now? Just here. Oh, a pie. Oh, you a guy. There you are. Yes, so that's 6 out of 6 for that level. And I imagine that's just in time to finish up the whole stage. And there we go.
Cristiano, Humilion Ronseikon Ella. Luya. Il Havinactoren Lua. Vem Supanua. Vem Feront. Superior. What? Wim atu Julion Claire. Ira. Lonton senar folus taerna. Lucarana. Wim rapa. Ro. Yone. Ertiumula, na shizumafon, lag erna belio. Na shetizumafon belio. Taskur quanerio adulata. Adulata. Taskur down mep. Zemtem wofeps, figna belio. Al sufana. No. Luya, we manage. Lishtia kuna, na shizum seo la quam berio. Luya, nisatanak. Clara. We will Phantom is such a to you ear of loose.
Okay, well, that's what we're doing, I suppose. Right, okay, well, I think this is a good time to cut up the video now. I want to keep it to sort of half an hour chunks because that's that's fairly watchable, and it's approaching that sort of time now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.